เป็นเรื่องราว
The wind thrust the seeds of a dandelion high into the sky. The birds thrust out their wings, but the breeze was all too mild, leaving them to stumble across the earth. So they went to the gorge, where the wind showed off its wild and incomparable strength. They threw themselves off the cliff and flapped their wings amongst the howling winds until they were able to fly freely in the sky. To the animal god they went to gleefully say, "We understand now."
โอ้ภาพบางส่วนแต่ไม่เป็นไรโอ้อยากเรียนรู้มานานแล้วคือเกี่ยวกับเขาธาตุลมงานแล้ว
but courage. It is courage that has allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world.
ว้าว
That's a cool story, but is the Knight's gliding manual really written in that style? Huh. Anyway, let's go find Amber.
ก็ตายไปไงรักกันตอนนี้ได้ว้าวว้าวฟังไม่ทันที่ลืมไม่อ่านเรื่องนะเอ้ยอย่าดูย้อนหลังอ่ะก็นั่นคืออะไรวะอ๋อเราก็ปิ้งนะจบพิซซ่าเยอะกูเกลียดในหน้าที่หน้าหมูอีหูใช่ไหมอาจจะไม่ผิดบทที่2โหให้ประวัติประจำตัวของเราเลยเก้าแล้วจากไปแฝงโอเคเราไปเดินกันดีกว่าลุยโรดอยากกันกูเดินได้นี่หว่าแค่มาอยู่ตรงไหนพอไอ้แสบกูก็โง่นั่นแหละอยู่ตรงนี้แล้วก็มาตรงนี้เอาแค่นี้แหละโอ้มันไปยากอะไรวะกูแล้วก็แค่เดินตรงนี้เดินตรงที่มีกล่องอย่าทำไมคนนี้มันโดนบาดเจ็บรัวๆคนนี้ต้องเด็กแล้วแหละไม่เอาสเต็กธรรมดาแล้วคนนี้ไปก่อนเลยเอาไม่ได้ต้องการยูริงโอ้ยเดี๋ยวเดี๋ยวแซ่บเนี่ยละไม่มีให้ทำกินหรอกใครต้องเกี่ยวที่นี่แหละไปแล้วไปก่อนลงหน้ามึงง่อยไม่ได้ทำมันหมดทำไมแต่ไฟไว้มาเดี๋ยวนะขอให้น้ำเดินหายคนนั้นกินก่อนกินไปนี้ก็พออาหารคาแคร์ครับผมมานี่ไอ้หมูปลามึงเข้าไปปลูกป่าเก็บมานี่น้องคนนี้พอดีเลย
Great, you're here. Did you have a good read through of the gliding manual? Got all the rules down? Sounds like it was a real drag. I would know. I've been there. The gliding manual is super dry. I couldn't get into it at all. Don't tell Jean though. Really? Paimon thought there were some pretty cool stories in the gliding manual. Cool stories? Oh, you must mean the example cases in the appendix. Some of them I like. My favorite one is about the illegal animal slime takeoff. Apparently, wind, it shoots you up really, really high. I really want to try it. No, not that story. Paimon meant the one with the little bird who wanted to learn to fly. What? Let me take a look. Oh, shoot. This is the storybook I used to read as a kid. Oops, sorry. I put both books in the same pile and must have grabbed the wrong one when I was leaving. How in the heck do you confuse a bedtime story? This is so embarrassing. It's because maybe deep down inside, that fairy tale is the thing that truly taught me how to glide. What you lacked was not wind. It's courage that's allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world. Reading that gave me the courage to glide, to become an outrider, and to become the gliding champion of Mondstadt. But anyway, let's get back to the exam. Don't be nervous. Just glide like you're used to. Okay then, you just need to follow the marked route to the finish.
พลาดเป็น1ไม่เป็นไรไปต่อ
You nailed it! But it's no surprise, the next part of the...
โอเคฮะ
Alrighty then, you heard her! Back to the city! Let's not keep her waiting!
วาบแม่งไม่สนใจช่างมันวันนี้วาบเลยเนี่ยแต่ไม่เรามีเสาแล้วทำไมมันเสร็จเร็วมีเสาแล้วไงล่ะไปเลยตรงไหนก็ได้ป่าวไอ้ปีนแม่งเลย
Hey, here! Over here! I'm all set up. Let's carry on with the exam. Same deal as before. Glide through the markers and get to the finish without stopping in the middle.
มันจะทำยังไงวะก็ต้องไปเส้นมูนี้อย่างนั้นก็ดูไปเขาอยู่ตรงไหนไม่มีกล่องด้วยมีนกเป๊ะ
I'll keep this close.
เตะดาบถูก
Easy! You've flown this way before. Once you've passed this final stage, you'll finally be able to just keep thinking about that license.
อีกเรื่องรู้คราวนี้แหละชุบแต่ต่อขึ้นไปบนต่อแค่นี้เหรอ
Windborne traveler, you are required to land at once by the order of the Knights of Favonius.
ฮะมันอยู่ไหนวะเป็นหนึ่งขอโทษนะฮะ
I am Otto of the Knights of Favonius.
What's going on?
Please, show me your gliding license. It is against the law to glide without a license. I am arresting you under Section 7, Article 12 of the Mondstadt Penal Code. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will forever carry on the wind.
Wait, I'm an instructor. This is a gliding exam.
Oh, I see. Well, you picked a bad time to hold your gliding exam.
Really? Why?
The Knights of Favonius received a report from a sister at the cathedral claiming she saw Raptor gliding around these parts. I thought your student here must have been his partner in crime.
Raptor? Who's
อยาก
that?
ให้ซักนี้ก็ได้
A known criminal in
แค่
Mondstadt.
นี้ก็ว่า
He always uses a wind glider to commit his crimes, so people started calling him Raptor.
Wow, he flies fast then.
So far, we haven't
แล้ว
managed
ก็
to
สภาพ
catch
เฉ
him.
ยๆ
Our
ก็
plan
ปิด
this
ประตู
time was
เฉ
to
ยๆก็
draw him to the cathedral with a
ถอด
precious
ไปปิดประ
artifact
ตูแค่นั้น
and
แหละ
ambush him
ที่เหลือ
inside.
ก็ค่อยถาม
But he escaped with the
พรุ่งนี้
artifact.
เช้าอะไรเงี้ยตื่นมาก็ตาม
Fortunately,
เล
one of
ย
the sisters
หรือ
put
ว่า
some
เต็มไม่
secret
แขวนก่อน
markings
แล้ว
on
ค่
the
อยถามกันได้
artifact using elemental magic.
ตามนั้น
But he was too fast, and we couldn't even keep up with the trail the markings left behind.
Well, if you need help chasing down a gliding criminal, I'm the one for the job. So tell me, which way did he go?
As far as I know, he was last seen near Springvale. But that was some time ago.
Leave it to me. With us chasing him down together, he doesn't stand a chance. Once we've got this raptor guy, we'll pick up where we left off. But no need to worry. I'll be sure to have a word with Jean.
จะสงสัยเหมือนกันนะได้รับก็ไม่รู้อยู่ดีนั่นแหละคือไม่ให้เขาสอบอีกแล้วเหรอแต่ฟ้าทำไมอ่ะแต่ว่านะกูหามาก่อนมันอยู่ไหนวะมันอยู่ตรงไหนวะอ๋อเอาดีครับเราอะไรกูสร้างหาไว้ตั้งนานแล้วอันเนี้ย
This is Springvale. There must be some clues about raptor around here. The sister from the cathedral put some secret animal markings on the artifact he took. Use your elemental sight and keep your eyes peeled for clues.
เพื่ออะไรครับ
Ooh, hey, what do you think this is? It looks like a broken tree branch. Oh, Paimon knows. It's from a frame of a wind glider. Therefore, there are no elemental traces.
เก็บ
It
ตรงนั้น
looks like it's just a plain old tree branch.
เก็บตรงเนี้ยเหรอไม่ใช่ดิมันตรงไหนต่อวะอันเนี้ยเก็บทั้งหมด2 ผลด้วยกันเหรอแล้วมีผลอยู่ตรงไหนอันนึงวะคือกูงงนำพาครับผมนั่นนะกูงงครับงงหาไม่อยู่อ่ะอ๋ออยู่นี่เองโอ้โหโอเค
How do I know if this was left by raptor
ตรงนี้
or
งง
animal slime? Animal slimes are airborne creatures. They don't leave marks on the ground unless someone stumps on one to take off. Wait, are you telling me people actually do that? Either way, let's make a mental note of these markings. They're very clear.
โอ้เจออะไรเหี้ยโอ้โหอยู่ข้างหน้ากู
A strip of cloth with animal markings on it. Looking at the design and the way it's woven, there's a good chance it came from a wind glider. Wow, outriders have to be textile experts now? It's a harder job than Paimon thought. If this really belongs to Raptor, it must mean his wind glider is broken. It appears that the elemental markings point this way. Huh. Well, Do you think he ran off ahead? There's only one way to find out. Come on, we should keep following the markings. Ooh, what's that? Looks like something's going on up ahead. It sounds like there's a battle going on. Could that be Raptor? Quick, let's keep going.
ไปไหนต่อฮะตรงไปข้างหน้าเลยต่อมอนสเตอร์อันนี้ฮะมอนสเตอร์
Everybody stand back. Let's light it up.
Thank goodness, the Knights of Favonius have arrived. The hilly trolls won't dare pursue me any longer.
What happened?
I can't believe it, but the hilly trolls attacked our carts. Luckily, I outran them.
Hilly Churls? But I thought the Knights of Favonius had cleared out most of the Hilly Trail camps around these parts.
It's a small camp not too far from the village, but the route I take on my delivery runs ensures I steer clear of it. But today, some crazy fellow suddenly fell out of the sky and landed right in the camp.
Now, who does that remind me of?
Well, it really riled them up. They chased the funny-looking fellow as he fled, which brought them out into the open. I managed to get away, but they smashed my fruit carts to smithereens. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do when the merchant caravan gets here tomorrow.
ไปเล่นๆไปก่อน
Funny looking. In what way?
อ๋อเจ้าขาว
He was holding on to something. Must have been heavy because he couldn't glide in a straight line to save his life. Maybe that's why he fell. Honestly, people like that shouldn't be allowed in the skies. It doesn't take a genius to know you're not supposed to carry heavy objects while gliding. I'm gonna report that idiot and make sure he gets his license revoked.
Heavy object? The artifact? This could well be our guy. Tell me, did you see which way he went?
I managed to catch a glimpse as I ran from the hilly churls. I think he went that way.
Seems like a strong lead. On with the chase. Oh, and don't worry. As soon as I get back, I'll tell the knights to mop up the rest of the hilly churls as soon as possible.
เราไปถ่ายต่ออะไรนะนี่อะไรไปถ่ายต่อฮะไปตอนต่อฮะเฮ้ยเจอแล้วผลไม้คือทุย
There's no end to this.
Steady as stone.
Suffocate! Dodge this! You're open! I got careless.
I'm going in.
The wrong test. Freeze! Have a little taste.
Let's light it up.
I got careless. I got careless. injured. Dodge, please.
Swift and merciful. From whence you came.
Apart from the hilly churls, there's a bunch of funny-looking people, too. Judging from the type of wind gliders they've got, I'd say this lot is with Raptor. But if that's the case, what are they hanging around here for? I wonder. Well, this measly bunch can't slow us down, that's for sure. But we also haven't found the artifact. Oh, look where we are. The elemental power on the artifact must have worn off. Raptor must have realized the markings would give away his position and sent his minions to slow us down. That way, when the effect wears off, he can make his escape. He won't get away with this. After him! Forget these guys. Come on, let's keep following the elemental markings.
นั่นมันอยู่ไหนวะเฮียอ๋ออยู่นี่เจอแล้วเออเห็นตัวครับผมตัวเนี้ยโอเคเห็นตัวครับผมเห็นไว้เลยโอเคเลย
There's only one way over there. Raptor must be up ahead. However, it looks like the only way we can catch up is if we glide. But there's a ton of enemies below. They'll definitely attack us after we take off. If we're gonna do this, we'll have to glide and defeat them in one fell swoop. You still had one stage to go in your exam, right? Yeah, but what's that got to do with anything? How about we make this the third and final stage of your gliding exam? Are you sure that's how the exam is supposed to go? It's a custom version of the exam, designed by yours truly. Besides, the normal version of the exam wouldn't be fit for the hero of Mondstadt himself. So, what do you say? Woohoo! Good answer! Prepare for takeoff. Raptor awaits you once you defeat all these enemies. Then that gliding license is yours.
ก็ตายที่ไหนลองอีกครั้งกันโอเคใช่สาเปิดกระตูเยี่ยคุยเปิดสิแฮ่เลยนั่นเลยพี่สูงก่อนอ๋อคือต้องเอาอย่างนี้กันกระโดดนะครับผม คือไม่เอาไปต่อคือต้องใช้ร่อนตลอดเวลา
Nice! You breezed through it. You're a natural. I knew you'd be fine. All that's left now is to grab ourselves a raptor. Let's go.
โคบาอยู่ของมันนะอย่าเจอนี้เลยมาเริ่มต่อครับผมเฮ้ยชุบทำไมกูไม่เห็นทางวะเฮียทางก็อยู่นี่นี่หว่าเชียร์เลือดฟรีๆอะกู
Bet you can't keep up with me.
คืออะไรวะอ๋อไม่โดนช็อตคือนะต้องให้น้องคนนั้นนำหน่อยไม่บอกไม่กินเยอะขนาดนี้นี่ทำอาหารได้เลยโอ้ยกูไม่รู้เรื่องเลยนี่ไหมอันนี้กระหล่ำนี่เขาว่าอะไรวะเดิมเนื้อโอเคนี่ไงเขาแบบการกินอาหารหนักก็ทำอาหารแล้วมันคือต้องนำน้ำหรอนี่ตรงนี้แหละคืออะไรวะต้องยิงสักคนว่าต้องใช้ไฟยิงวะไม่น่าทำไงเขายิงได้วะถ้าเขาโดนใครอ่ะแล้วเราไม่คุ้นแล้วก็โดนใครจะช่วยได้แล้วต้องดีอย่างที่สูงว่ะลงมาอย่างสุดสวยไม่รู้สิไม่ผ่านเขาไม่กินแน่นอนเลยโอ้โหกับตานะครูโอ้กินเนื้อเยอะเลยว่ะอันนี้คือทำยังไงต่อเราต้องทำไหนที่นั่นเหรออ๋อใช่ไหนที่นั่น ก็เพลงนี้โอเคอ๋อคือต้องทำเราทำอะไรก็ได้ให้ทำน้ำมันออกไปไม่มีที่ไหนนะใช่ปะ
You're in for a little shock.
Get him!
เราได้นั่งอยู่ข้างบนทำไงก็ได้นั่งไปเคลียร์ก่อนนะว่าจะได้นี่มันไม่โดนนะ โดนไหมไม่โดนดีอะต้องไปตั้งหลักกว่านั้นนะไม่ดีให้มันโดนได้มันไม่มีระเบิดเลยวะต้องให้คนน้อยชิวะ หนูขยายโอ้ยเด็กขยะทั้งนั้นเลยขยะมีมเบร
Bet you can't keep up with me.
ทำไมเราไม่ให้เขานอนเนี่ย
Dodge this. Cool it.
Not so hard. Get him.
เอาน้องให้ไหมกูให้ฟรีกูให้น้องฟรีมาโอ้โหของกินเยอะเลยสะอาดหมดจดเลยกูเดี๋ยวชั่วโมงมันหมดก็ดอกชั่วโมงไม่หมดนะเพราะว่า
It looks like there's no way across. He
Okay.
must be around here somewhere.
ดูแบตเตอรี่เฉย
Amber! Over there!
If you insist on chasing me, so be it. Huh? Who brought the little girl?
You must be Raptor. You can't escape.
กี่ชิ้นไว้
I don't need to escape. There's no way you can make it over here.
Oh, it is pretty high and quite far.
Oh, little
เจ็ด
girl,
แป
why
ด
don't you run
เก้า
along
สิบ
home
ให้หนู
now?
มี10 ชิ้น
Let your leader deal with this.
Songชิ้นก็
Don't
พอแล้ว
worry. I promise that once the Grandmaster gets here, I'll surrender immediately.
Hey, watch it. You're talking to a Knights of Favonius outrider. You'll be sorry when I arrest you. You're right. He's right there in front of us. If only we could glide across. So how did he get across? I don't see a mechanism, and I have good eyesight. Besides, there's nowhere on the cliff that you could build one.
Bye-bye, kiddo.
Oh no! He's getting away! We can't hesitate any longer. The only way to get across is to glide there. But... Don't worry. I'm the gliding champion of Mondstadt, remember? If Raptor can do it, I can do it too.
Oi, outrider! You have less chance of surviving this than jumping off the Animo God statue in Mondstadt without your wind glider.
Paimon sees your point. If you rule out everything that's completely impossible, gliding is the only idea left. Remember that book I lent you? The one I thought was the gliding manual, but wasn't? The first birds couldn't fly. Flight was their reward for their courage to plunge into the canyon. Be my witness. Raptor says I'll never make it. But if you listen carefully...
Wait! Stop! You'll never make it! Come on, off you go now. Back home like a good little girl.
Raptor says I'll never make it. But if you listen carefully, the wind says I will make it, and that's good enough for me.
มาทางไงต่อครับผมไอ้เหี้ยพวกนี้เราก็ต้องกระโดดดิครับรออะไร
Amber, no! You're gonna fall! You're gonna fall! It's a wind current. She's gliding. Amber's
ไปขยับไอ้เหี้ยไม่ได้ข
You're
ยับ
crazy, kid! You must have known about the wind current. There's no way you would have jumped otherwise.
จะบอกทีมนี้แค่มันช้า
The wind takes care of those who have courage. Now sit still and await your arrest, like a good little boy.
มาเลยไอ้พวกหน้าโจรหน้าหมาเอาน้องเขาดีไปเก้นเดี๋ยว
Let
ละ
it rain.
ตี
I'm a bit rusty.
You're open. Wind blade.
Dodge this.
Here's something special. Yep, just with a temporary set.
All right, I got him. I only noticed the wind current from in the air, and it's the only one. It would be suicide to try and escape in the direction Raptor was going. In other words, the only way Raptor could have gotten out would be this way, past us.
Aha! So he was just trying to fool us by acting smug, in the hope that we would just give up and leave. Little did he know, we're not so easily fooled.
It was all thanks to your sharp thinking. Just like a wise man once said, once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, no matter how improbable, must be the truth. At the end of the day, gliding is 7 parts technique, 3 parts instinct, and then 90 parts courage.
What you did now looked more like 99 parts courage.
It was just like in my first gliding exam. I was super nervous, but in the end, there was nothing to be afraid of, and I passed no problem. I kinda missed that nervous rush in the exams I've done since then. It just wasn't the same.
Sorry. Paimon thought you said you passed no problem. What do you mean exam since then?
Well, you see, the thing is, Mondstadt is all no glide zone this, no landing zone that. Every time I get my license, it keeps getting revoked. I must have taken the exam about 15 times altogether. But I always pass the first time. I guess my little gliding manual ain't so bad after all.
Let's go and get a copy of the real gliding manual from Acting Grandmaster Jean sometime.
I'll head off first because I need to escort Raptor back to the city. Once you're back in the city, don't forget to come find me at the cathedral. I'll issue your gliding license there.
โอเคภารกิจสำเร็จก็เปิดของแล้วนะนะครับ
The dragon sought truth amongst common folk, but mortal trifles only fogged his mind. The wind-born bard strummed his strings dolce, and the holy lyre answered his questions kind. The dragon was but a child full of wonder, and soared the heavens free from care. The bard's songs invited him to sing along, for he yearned to let all perceive him fair. Enchanting legends the bard and dragon were, but the tides of despair soon engulfed the land. The lion fang perished and the falcon flag slept, as a vile dragon approached Mondstadt in lone stand. Over the cathedral loomed death and his friends. Of the people's agony, the bard soon sang. The soaring dragon heeded his grave calls, and amidst the windstorms a brutal war sprang. Blood of venom sent the sky dragon into slumber, only to awake to be expelled in abhor. Why do people in this age loathe me so? But the holy lyre replied no more.
แค่นั้นเป็นเรื่องไม่พลาดหรอกจะ
Wrath
เป็นเรื่อง
and
ราว
woe,
เกี่ยวกับ
vigor and venom, poured from the dragon's bitter
ไม่
eyes.
เราแค่ไปแอดซีมเฉ
The
ย
dragon's curse
Well, we do now.
sprawled in silence, but the lyre could no longer soothe his cries.
ๆที่ใส่ได้พอดี
Wait, you guys are... Oh, that's right. You're the ones that scared Dvalin away.
Dvalin? Who's that?
480ป่ะอันเนี้ย480ปีของโคโลมูมาหาตรงกันดิเพราะว่าจะได้ไม่ต้องไปเสียเวลาแยกงาน
Huh? Oh, right! Most people think it's called a storm terror. Why do you call it that? Are you two meant to be close or something?
ใส่กระเป๋าอยู่ใส่
Oh,
กระเป๋าอยู่
so close.
อันเนี้ยของแท้อันนี้ไปเลย
Hey, so Paimon
Oh,
thinks
walk
this
on
guy
out
has
there.
a schoolie.
เฮ้ยแต่เดี๋ยวอะไรเฮีย
Good day, Outlander. Seems we need a gun.
แล้วก็ใส่ของลงกันนะใส่ลงกันนั่นแหละแต่ก็ใส่ซองนี้นะ
Three-time winner of the most popular bar of Mondstadt, to be precise. So, what do you need from me?
Given you recognize us, Paimon doesn't believe we need to explain any further. Of course it's about Storm Terror!
Storm?
Hey! Cut it with the Amnesia Act! Alright, show it to him.
Oh, isn't this...
What? The crystal has been purified? When?
อืมเอ๊ะอ๋อถ้าเราไปถ้าเราดีถ้าเป็นอีกก็ได้ทำได้เป็นเพื่อนเป็นอีกก่อนแจกข้าวเพื่อนพี่ดีก็จะพูดลองซ้อมเนี่ย
Dvalin, the anguish he feels has brought him to tears.
Tears?
He was once such a gentle child, now so full of rage and suffering. I also came across a teardrop crystal. Can you purify it? You really do have some wonderful abilities. Someone like you is going to end up getting written into a bard's poem.
Oh, a hero so bright, should she stand in the light. Though stand in the shade, and you'll be met by a blade.
Alas, I've really not the time to compose a melody for you at this moment. Anyway, even if Dvalin is not taken down, his life will still wither away in the breeze. He'll burn himself out in the flames of anger. Do you really deem that necessary? You can forget about me turning us in for now. I have another plan.
Oh? And what plan would that be?
Seeing this tear has brought to mind a friend so dear.
Friend?
One must be going.
Hey, where are you running off to?
To the symbol of Mondstadt's hero. Bye-bye.
Huh. What do you make of that? As far as he's concerned, you're a weirdo too, you know. Know what? Familiar? I don't know. You're alone on that one. But did he just say symbol of Mondstadt's hero? Oh, Paimon knows! It's that huge tree! You know, the gigantic one! You can't miss it! Surely you still remember?
Oh? What are you doing here? Though I was just wondering if you would happen to follow me. You speak of the god of Animo, Barbados? He already disappeared from Mondstadt a long time ago. Liyue and Inazuma's respective gods of Geo and Electro are still present, but Mondstadt has seen many a moon since they last saw their own god. Why do you wish to know about the god of Animo? Does it have something to do with Dvalin?
Oh, it's because gods,
Just how is it that everyone sees Storm Terror? I'm quite curious. That said, there's no need to rush. I have not been back in a while. It seems there are a few who are unhappy with my arrival.
the wind, I can't eyes. What is like that doing out here in such a calm place? You think it was going after that green guy? His relationship with the wind seems even deeper than yours.
Dodge this.
Come a little closer. Come a little closer. My.
That's cheating.
Ok, mày chỉ nè.
Seems the dragon wasn't the only thing affected by this change in the wind. Now then, you were saying someone had told you about the dragon? Is that so? Quite the scholar, I must say that, Lisa. She's not wrong. The conflict has reached this point only because both sides have resorted to the use of force. His hate, however, did not arise from the people not making tribute to the Four Winds. Nor was it born from his own nature, but instead came about as a product of his degradation.
Degradation?
The black blood flowing through his heart has been torturing him for years. That's what has allowed him to be led astray by by the lies of the Abyss Mage. They're from the Abyss Order, an organization comprised of non-human beings. They despise mankind. I don't know where they come from. All I know is that they hold deep hatred toward the human world. Many hilly trolls out in the wild take orders from them and act as their weapons. Before arriving here, I too was like Dvalin, cursed and left to waste. But now, before us stands the symbol of Mondstadt's hero, the place from which Mondstadt rose. The wind amongst the branches is good. I love the way it smells. Being here with you beneath this great tree feels like when the tear was purified earlier. Like the poison is leaving my body. Feels much better.
So, how exactly did you get poisoned?
That would be because I tried to communicate with Dvalin earlier, but was interrupted. As a result, not only did I not manage to help Dvalin break his curse, but instead was also infected myself. Yes, it was you. So to make up for it, you're coming with me to the cathedral.
The Mondstadt Cathedral? To do what exactly?
To claim a certain holy lyre de Himmel.